You ready to play for a Bugatti? Bugatti Divo. It's a wicked looking car. Look at it. Let's do a tri-series. Hey, I'm Mike. Straight off the back of the previous tri-series, we're banging onto another one. This is for the Bugatti Divo. It's a really cool looking car. The Bugattis all seem to be pretty useful at that top end. It's RQ99. It's not going to set the world alight, but I really do like it. I think it'll look good in my garage. Let's knock on to the Quals. Okay, Quals is going. This is the big one. I love a Quals. You get an Epic if you can get the first tier. So you get a finals pack, which is American Overdrive and Japan Pro Tour. As I said, the Epic Chevrolet is tier 1, which is wicked. The Ram is tier 2. There's an Envoy, which is tier 3, etc. The track sets are 2 dirt and 3 dry. It's not too bad. I don't mind it at all. I think it'll be okay. What is weird is the cars you can use. They're muscle cars. There are no muscle cars that work in the dirt. Okay, so what I do have that's key is this Copo Camaro, which has got 1 fuse in it, which is going to be mega key because I don't think anyone else will have put a fuse in it in 30 days. I also have a Ford Mustang. I have a Chevrolet Camaro. They're my dry cars. For the dirt, I have 2 Holden HSVs, one at 233 and one at 323. They're the best cars you can get in the muscle car tag for the dirt. Let me show you. Look, standard cars, that's all there is, nothing. So you go to performance 4-wheel drive and you're left with a Dodge Challenger, which isn't quite as good as the Holden. So I have 2 Holdens, they're maxed, why not use them? This is going to be another key moment for me, I think. I should be on for a good place, certainly carbon fibre. Let's have a look. Right, this guy's got muscle cars, surprisingly enough. So my dirt is those 2. There is a trick to it, the 233 works better on slalom and G-force, I think, and the 323 obviously on the hill climb and whatever the other track is, can't remember it. I looked that up on Top Drive's records. That is the usefulness of Top Drive's records to see which is the best tune for these sort of situations. Anyway, that's my first win in the bag. I'm 18th, 47 people out of 300 in the bracket. I'm 18th with 1 win. Guy at the top has 6 wins. So it's a new bracket. Here we go again, ticket 2. So yeah, this guy has the 2 cars, the 4-wheel drive performance, which I imagine most people will. I don't think many people are going to have 2 of the Holdens because they're not that useful. Full disclosure, I did upgrade the second one for this event. I didn't have 2 of them maxed, I did have 1 maxed. But it seemed worth it. I mean, you have to for the daily objectives nowadays, upgrade cars anyway. So it was only fusing away rares and a bit of cash. That is a win. I'm in 13th. Let's get some cash and a Skoda. Okay. Let's go again. Right. The interesting thing will be there is a price car which I don't have. My Copo Camaro is the best thing on the drags, on the dry. It absolutely beats everything else hands down, even at 121. This Ford Mustang is the second best thing for the twisty stuff. In some cases it is the best thing in the twisty stuff. I can't think what the price car is. It's a muscle car. What is it? Anyway, we'll come back to it. But that was, yes, that was the win for the Copo Camaro. Right, here we go, 11th. I'm sure we'll come up against that price car in a minute and I can tell you what it is. It's definitely some sort of American muscle car. It'll come back to me. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so this Chevrolet Camaro is not the best car for this stuff. Okay, 259. 4th. Right, a couple of cars. Okay, let's go. Right, there is the car that you can't beat on that G-Force. That is the prize car, the unbeatable prize car. It's a Chevy. So I'll just throw that away. But my slalom I will win because that Ford is the best on the slaloms. So I will have no trouble against this guy who has the price car Chevy. Okay, some gold and a car, and that is my 5 tickets played. 64 people in the bracket now. I'm in the mix at the top. Looking forward to trying to compete for that tier 1 epic. Okay, I'm back. We've got 9 hours to go. It's looking good for me. We've got a full bracket now. I've got 21 wins. The guy at the top isn't hitting me. We're just hanging around together, which is kind of cool. So we should be okay for tier 1 if I just keep playing every ticket. We are hitting a few people who have very good hands. The difference is I have a 233 Holden and I do have that 1 fuse in my Copo Camaro, which I find very hard to say. So 150 to 0. We're not getting any 3 stars off people much at the moment, but we are still winning, which is good. Okay, let's go again. This guy doesn't have that slalom upgraded properly. They're Ford Mustang, which gives me a good advantage. Yep, good. 2 wins against 1. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the Holden obviously loses. Some people have 2 of the Holden, but they're both 323, and there is 1 track set, which is the hill climb track set, which really messes me up. But that's okay because there's very few people have 2 Holdens. Right, here it is. Chevrolet Camaro is a loss, but that's okay. We still get 1 star. So we're just plowing through, really, using the tickets, clearing the prize boards, and hopefully we will get this tier 1, which is an epic that I've been wanting since the beginning. It's the best off-road American overdrive in the epics, which is kind of cool. I don't have it in my garage. Okay, and that's another win. So I'm in first with 25 wins, 0 losses. I'm pretty stable there, I think. If I keep playing every ticket, I should be fine. I've got 7 more to go to get myself qualifying for the top tier. Okay, 4 hours to go. I'm back, 33 and 0. The guy I'm hanging with is 32 and 0. Everyone below that is getting a little bit hit by us, unfortunately, but that's cool. They're all fighting their way. They'll get their position they deserve. So let's play a couple more tickets. I like the track sets. I know it's weird having muscle cars on dirt, but it's working out okay. And because they're super rares, really, if you've got the cars, it's not difficult for anybody to do okay in this. It's all about that dry drag track. Actually, that's the key. Right, that's another win. Let's have a look. Let's play this one. Right, this will be a loss on the twisty circuit. But it's only 1 loss, so that's okay. 158 to 50, and we're ploughing it forwards. Right, here we go. The event finished. I got tier 1, top 2, which is wicked. Really pleased with this. This is going to be a key car, this Chevrolet. Really pleased to get it. Let's see what the pack has. Mitsubishi, Chevrolet, Hyundai, Chevrolet Super Rare, and oh, there it is. Chevrolet. No way. So I've got 1 more car. Wow, come on. Be good, be good, be good, be good. Oh, it's a Subaru Impreza. Okay, it doesn't matter. I think that might be new for me anyway. But yeah, that was very exciting potentially, but never mind. Okay, we've got a tune-up. The tune-up challenge. I normally do the aluminium round. I'm not doing the aluminium round anymore. So we're going to jump straight across to 13, which is the ceramic, and then we'll do the last 5 rounds just for fun. At the end, you get a carbon fibre, which hopefully will pay out good times. Okay, we got all those previous levels I've done, so we'll do 13 on camera. Not too difficult so far. I have quite a lot because it's American Overdrive and I've been upgrading American Overdrives like an absolute nutter. It's not been difficult to find the cars to do this. Plus, also, they keep doing this kind of thing where you get a Chevrolet K5 Blazer on a 1 mile drag, which of course isn't hard to beat. And a half-mile drag with a Nissan truck. So yeah, it's not been difficult as a tune-up. We will see how more difficult it gets later on, but tune-ups recently haven't been that difficult to do. I don't think they're intended to be difficult. They're there to fill in the day while you wait for the finals to start. That's my opinion anyway. Okay, 569. Here we go. This is the ceramic premium. Mitsubishi, Skoda, BMW, Cadillac, and a 41 GMC. Right, let's do tune-up challenge round 21 onwards. This has moved up into the ultra rares, which is much more where I want to be. So, should be okay anyway. So that was, having said that, super rare. Dodge Charger wins. First race, second race. My Cadillac will have no trouble on the Ocean Highway. Big points, 111. Okay. Race 3, my Subaru Forester, which I really like as a car. I get a lot of use out of it. That wins. My Cadillac IQ wins, even though it's not really good at going around corners. Subaru Legacy pulls away from the Forester. Big style, 187. Okay, that's a big win, so that's cash. Let's move on to round 22. Right, so we've got dirt, gravel, mixed, and 2 wet. Can we make this work? I don't think we can we? We could give it a go. No, let's get rid of them. Okay, so we needed a couple of off-roaders, basically. Something that might have a bit of ability. That will definitely have ability. And we'll put that in. Right, the thing about these American all-service tyre stuff, hardly any of them have any handling. So they're quite easy to beat with the old Japanese off-road type stuff. Got the off-road all-service tyre. Right, so that was a win. My Ram will win no trouble on the Mount of Twisty Dirt. Cadillac wins because it just has epic low 060. Subaru Forester wins because it always does. It's a great car. I know it doesn't look like a great car and the stats are rubbish, but it's a great car. And my Infiniti beats the GMC heavy American truck. Okay, good. Round 23, here we come. What have we got now? 1 mixed, couple of wet, and 1 city. Let's find some stuff. Got 60 RQ spread across. Is there anything a bit higher up that we could use to sacrifice? Oh dear, how about Dodge Charger? Dodge Charger even. Come on, let's get this done, come on. This feels too hard work. This is crazy. That's definitely not medium, is it? That's medium, right. Okay, and then just drop them in, surely. Surely. Okay, round 1. My Cadillac on the Duckyard U-Drag wins. Good. Let's have a look at race 2. My Nissan gets beaten by the GMC. Right, so that's a loss on race 2. Race 3 is a win for my Buick. Right, race 2 we need to swap out. Subaru Legacy has no trouble against the heavy old SUV. Race 5, Dodge Charger is maxed in this. So it's race 2, we need to swap something for race 2. So let's try that again. We need a car for the tarmac wet. There you go. That's the one we want. My Subaru, which I've never put the final fuse in because I've never needed to. I started maxing it with tokens 2 years ago when we did the rarity changes last time, and I never finished it because I suddenly realised it was not very useful. Right, here we go. Grass, dirt drag, twisty dirt. Okay. I think we need to clean them out. So we need 3 dirt, don't we? And one of them is so we need 3 dirt and we need 2 other. Right, that should be okay. Okay, so they should be all right in the first couple. I mean, the drag might be a push. Let's have a look. 4th track might be the problem. That's 95 points on the first race. Right, so the second one does lose. That's crazy. Why is that lost? What a load of rubbish. Okay. Forest slalom is a win. Chevy does win. Good. Well done, little truck. Okay, race 5 is going to be no problem at all. Okay, this all took me, I've cut a load of rubbish out here, because it all took me so much effort to work this stupid track out at the beginning. I mean, I'm just being an idiot. It's actually not that difficult. So, race 1, Buick Riviera wins. Let's skip ahead and do it. There we go. Right, that's the cash. Let's just get on and win this pack. This is taking too long. Okay. 1 dry drag, 1 twisty wet, and 3 sand. Okay. So that'll play. Okay, so we've got 67 for the last one. How about the Bluebird? Okay, let's give this a go. Should be okay, I think. Not a problem. And that'll be the pack in the bag. Bluebird on the 060 wins. Good. Race 2. My Chevy truck wins on the hairpin. A few points. 94. Where are we? Round 3. Dodge Ram should have no trouble on the city sand. Imagine having a city streets that was covered in sand. Crazy. Okay, Subaru. Neither of which are drag cars, but it wins. It's maxed and theirs isn't, so that's fine. Okay, so this is the carbon fibre at the end of the tune-up. Let's hope it brings us something great. There's not that many great cars in the pack though. Chrysler, Honda, Holden, Chevy, Subaru, and oh, epic Buick LaCrosse. I don't have it. It's standardised 4-wheel drive. I'm not sure how much use it's going to be, RQ72, but I obviously wishlisted it because it was quite key for American Overdrive. Happy. Okay, prelims are up and running. Let's have a look at them. Prelims offer up a pack and an ultra rare for the first 2 tiers, neither of which are very useful. Having said that, none of the super rares in the lower tiers are useful either. Let's have a look at the tracks. So we've got a couple of city streets and we've got a couple of serious drags going up to 150 mile an hour. And then there's a twisty track in the middle. So they're all pretty even across the board. What I've got is my Renault Megane. I've got a Peugeot Pikes Peak. I've got the Peugeot 306 Maxi. And I've got 2 Renault Sport Meganes for the city street stuff. This, I think, is an okay hand. Unfortunately, my Renault Megane Trophy is not upgraded in any way. I mean, it's 111, so it's going to let me down when I get in the higher ranks. But at the moment, it should be good. If you don't have it, and you don't have the Peugeot Pikes Peak, you're pretty much using Renault Meganes and stuff for the long drags, I think. So that's going to really scupper those people. But although it has a top speed of 152, it does get to 150, so that wins the first race. My City Streets Renault Megane is a great car. Hopefully they will be fine. My Peugeot 306 Maxi loses to the Citroen C3 Max. Right, so that's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, my City Streets second Megane wins. Race 5. This Megane Trophy, as I say, it's got the highest top speed of the good cars in the criteria, so it's going to do brilliantly. Right, 205. There you go. So that was the first win for me, 59th. Let's get a car and a car and a cash. So 200 out of 300 in the bracket. I am at 60th. Top guy is 7 for 0. Okay, not too bad. Let's go again. Right. So that's second one's going to be fine. That's okay. That's okay. Right, this thing's got the acceleration, so wherever possible, I'm going to put it on the 0 to 150, not the 50 to 150. Yeah, that's got me some good points. Okay, gold and a car and a car. Right, let's go again. Right, 2 city streets. Which way around do we do this? I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess in the end the 1 mile is for the Renault Megane Trophy. The Peugeot is an accelerating car, so it should go on the 0 to 100, 0 to 150 tracks. Okay, we're not climbing very fast. A lot of people in the bracket. Let's play again. Okay, that's alright. Right, put my city streets on. Slalom. And then, yeah, we'll do the same again, I guess. It's always the way, I think. 173 against the Renault R5. Right. Okay. Right. Let's put them on. Slalom. I'm a bit worried about that slalom against that Citroen. I think we might have to reevaluate. Maybe the Maxi is no longer a key car in these situations. Okay, that's a win on track 2 for the Renault Megane. Let's watch this a little bit. That Peugeot 306 Maxi has always been hitting above its weight. But I think it's going to lose this. It is. So that's all of the tracks that 306 loses to the C3. So I need to get that C3 in my hand. It's less RQ as well. Okay. You live and learn. Right, we've cleared the prize board anyway, so that's cool. So I'm in 17th. Let's find the 306. Not the 306, the C3. So we put that in, that gives us some more RQ to work with. If we put that in instead, that will beat the Renault Megane. And that will make me stronger. That's 2 better cars. Wicked. Okay, we're back. 14 hours to go. That's the whole day. I have my Citroen C3 Max in there, and I have my Citroen Zara kit car in there for the city street stuff. That should make my hand pretty dominant, I think. The only thing that's a problem is my Megane Trophy doesn't have any upgrades in it. It's at 111, but I'm imagining quite a lot of people's Megane Trophies will be at 111. It's quite an old school car. It's no longer as key as it used to be. So if I come up against some old players, then they will have them upgraded. But if my bracket is all new players, people who have been around for 3 years and less, I should be okay. Right, It's a win, get some cars. Okay, let's play another ticket. Right, so there is a few off-roaders floating around, which I haven't chosen to take my top-end Citroen off-roader and stuff like that. It feels like a waste when the drags win you big points. See how this does. Just want to test it. Yes, it does lose. Okay, so we'll not do that again. Right. And 7th. Right. Okay, so my kit car, my Citroen, is always going to go on the medium city streets. That's where it shines. Despite the fact that the opposition have put on the short, small city streets. Right, my McGann wins. That's 232 to 50. We're in 4th with 8 wins. Good. Get some gold and a car. Yeah, you see, this is a real win for me because this guy has the hand I used to have, effectively, give or take. So now I can beat him on quite a lot of tracks. So this is a draw. Okay, 150. Right, I'm in 3rd. Okay, one more ticket to play. Let's play it. Right, so we'll do that, that and that. So this comes out as a loss on the first track, but it's okay. It's only 50 loss. Yep, that's a win. Good. So that's my 10th ticket played. Still have quite a few tickets to play, but we have 14 hours to go. So no stress. Let's hope it turns out well. Right, results are in. It turned out okay. I got tier 2, which gets me a carbon fibre and a car. A free ultra rare, which is no use to me, but it's fused material. Here we go. Porsche, Acura, Jaguar, super rare Chevy, and Ram Rebel, and there's my prize car. Wow, that was an RQ51. I managed to slip in another ultra rare before it. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, finals have started. Finals are looking good for me. I haven't joined yet, but I'm pretty pleased with my hand. That is the Bugatti Divo. That's what we're playing for. You can also win a Lotus if you're in tier 3, and there's a BMW in tier 4, etc. What is interesting is the track sets. There's quite a bit of dirt, either 3 or 4 tracks of dirt in the wet, some gravel, some ice, all that kind of stuff. But reasonably, it's 2 wet tracks and 3 dirt tracks. We're having to go with 4-wheel drive cars from American Overdrive and Japan Pro Tour. That doesn't leave you with a lot. What it does mean is you've got some pretty key cars that I already own, like the Nissan Bluebird and the Chevy and the Cadillac. They're my 3 key cars. I've got the Cadillac Lyriq, which is max 233. I've got the Subaru Impreza Cosworth, which is max 233. And the problem I've got is a Nissan GTR Track Edition. I have it with 1 upgrade in it, but I don't think it's very useful. What I will do is swap to it if I need to. However, I don't think I will, because that Cosworth, the Subaru Cosworth, is needed for the city streets. What is good though is I have the 3 off-roaders that are key, and that should get me a tier 2 place, I hope. Also, my Cadillac Lyriq, although I hate the car with a passion, I put the final fuse in it and it is max 233, so that should help me as well. I mean, there can't be many idiots out there maxing that terrible piece of rubbish. Right, okay. Let's have a look. So that's okay. That's okay. The Chevy RQ70 blue off-roader is much better than the Bluebird on all tracks, so I'm not going to try and go against it with the Bluebird. I will just match the people who have placed the cars where they've placed them. 274 to 0. We're in 14th. Let's get ourselves a car and a car and a car. Okay. Right. Okay, let's go. So this looks okay. I'm presuming I'm okay on that hill climb dirt wet with my Cadillac. The Deals Gap will win, and we'll see what happens on this first city streets, but this is where the Subaru Cosworth should shine. And it does. 95 points. Good. Right, 433. Wicked. And that is the track set that Cosworth is key for. Right. Okay, so we'll match that. Put that on the dirt and that on the mixed, and then we just work out which is best for this. I guess Forest Road is more of a fast sort of track for the performance tyre Cosworth uses. Yeah. That's the problem. I have that Nissan GTR. I could use it, but I really like the Subaru Cosworth. So we're going to stick with it for the time being. Okay. That's interesting. So there is some interesting cars that people could be using, like that RQ82. I don't even know what it is on the final track. I think I should be easily beating it though. My Cadillac beats their Cadillac. 73 points. I didn't think it'd be that many. Okay, that was a win. So we're in 4th with 5 wins. Let's have a look at the table. 59 people out of 500 in the bracket so far. Not really making much of an indent because there's only 59 people. Okay, 11 hours to go. I am 3rd. I've played a few tickets overnight. Hopefully we can push forward. I'm going to end up playing every ticket today, I think. Every couple of hours I'll play 4 tickets, and that will keep me ahead of the timer. Let's see if we can win some more. Right, 100 to 0. Okay, good. What I would say is there's a few of us at the top that can beat each other, and we can all sort of beat the people below, so I'm hoping I can hang around in tier 1, which would be wicked. Keeps me clear of the tier 2, 3 threshold. It's not even about getting tier 1, it's about not getting tier 3 effectively through a lot of hassle at the end. The higher up you are, the less hassle you have at the end. Yeah, this should all be okay, despite the fact that he's got himself a Nissan GTR Race 3. Should be able to beat him on the other races. I do. Okay. Right, let's go again. It's another guy with a Nissan on the twisty stuff. How about this? So that should be okay anyway. That'll be a draw, that'll be okay, and that'll be a draw. So I might get 150 to 0 or 100 to 50. Let's have a look. 100 to 50, yeah. Okay. That's good enough. Just have to win it. You don't have to win it by much. Okay, so I'm in 3rd with 11 hours to go. Still got plenty to play. Okay, I'm back. 1 hour to go. I'm hanging at the bottom of tier 1, which is okay by me. I'd rather be slightly in the middle of tier 1. Bottom is always a risky place because people start hitting you down and people below try and get you down. But we shall see. We're all about the same points in the top. So 1 win can take me from the bottom of tier 1 to the top of tier 1 effectively. Let's have a look, see what we get. Right, so that was a loss. So that's not good. We don't want to do too many of them. Maybe I should pay more attention. Let's find someone I can actually beat. The problem is, it's not that easy to beat people. Let's have a go at that. Right, so that's a draw, that's a draw, that's a draw. That's potentially... What's this one going to do? It's it's going to win. Okay, good. Right. Oh, that's a draw. Right, so I'm wasting my time. I'm playing tickets for nothing. Let's forget it. Let's just monitor it and hope I don't drop too far down. Okay, we did it. I'm in. That is tier 1. I'm sure it's tier 1. It might be tier 2. It's tier 1. Good. Excellent. So it's a double carbon fibre. But the important thing is we got the car. Let's see what this double carbon fibre gives. Honda. Alfa. Citroen. Ford. Bentley. And Audi. Right, super rares. GMC and a Holden. Ultra rares. Subaru and a Nissan. Terrible. Okay, there it is. Bugatti Divo. Really pleased with that. RQ99. 4-wheel drive performance tyres, French. Get some cash and some gold, etc, etc. Yeah, really good. Really pleased. That epic that I pulled from the Quals just massively got me that prize car, basically. Really did. Without that, I would have struggled. So let's 1-star it. Where is it? It's an RQ99. Pretty high up. Let's 1-star it and have a look. But yeah, without that big win on the first Quals, I don't think I would have got this. So really pleased with that. That's luck going my way. That is awesome. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do hit that subscribe button. There'll be another video in a couple of days. Take care of yourself. We are done. Get yourself out of here.